How does a prosecutor prove the reliability of radar equipment for the purposes of getting a speeding conviction? I'm Tulsa Attorney James Worth, and that is the question that we have. Typically, if you're putting on a trial related to speeding, the burden is on the state. It's on the prosecutor, the municipal prosecutor, whoever is prosecuting that case, whether it be in municipal court, city court, or in county court. They're going to have the burden to prove the guilt there, and they're going to try to do so if they've got radar evidence through what the radar said the speed was. So how do they prove the reliability of that? And normally they do that through the testimony of the officer. So they call the officer on the stand, and then that officer would testify how that equipment is calibrated to determine its reliability. Typically that's done externally with a tuning fork that resonates the certain frequencies so that when you use the radar gun on it, it comes back with that appropriate speed. So it's designed to have its particular speed, and then if that matches up with what the radar says, they're going to indicate that that is calibrated properly and it is reliable. And then also modern radar equipments have internal ways of doing that as well. They've got something inside the machine that resonates a certain frequency and tests itself using the software in the unit. So the officer understands those things, does the external one, watches or is aware of the results of the internal one, if that's the type of device that this officer has, and then he testifies that he determined the reliability that morning before he went out. And that normally is enough to get through where the court will be believing, absent information to the contrary, that the results are accurate. There are certain things the defense can bring up, but as far as the general information on determining the reliability, that's normally how the prosecutor does it, and that usually then shifts the burden onto the defense if they can show a reason that it is not something that's going to be reliable for proving the speed of the defendant in that case. So if you're dealing with a speeding ticket trial, you're probably going to want to talk to an attorney privately and confidentially about the specifics of your case to see what defenses you may have. If you want to talk to an attorney at my office, you can go online to makelawEasy.com.